Davis or OG or Town or whoever else is on the floor because I got two guys who are not looking at the basket. I pray that that's not Sohan. I pray that I'm wrong. But out of that lineup you said, Jose, I don't think that Mo Diawara is going to be a part of it. I think they're going to go with Sohan. I think Sohan, Mitch, Shamit, GTA is going to be the lineup. It's going to be spectacular defensively. I think that also too, like Sohan has I don't want to say appearance, but I can't think of another word. He has the look of a 6'8" dude that can defend. And whether or not his individual skills are there defensively or not, it pays to have other good defenders out there. So at least if you put some effort out there, right? Then, all right, y'all. Hopefully y'all was feeling the little replay from earlier. We are back at it like a addict. Hey, you filling the blank? Hopefully you guys continue to smash that like button on while I was eating. Yo, honestly, y'all, I feel really good. I feel really good. I was talking with my man Ron from Still Knicks Fans. He coordinating. He's doing his show tomorrow right after this. So he starts his show off right after. So right after I get off of this stream, I'm going to his show to do the All-Star Saturday. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna be up for like 26 hours straight. Yeah. I'm feeling good. We'll see how I feel in the next 4 hours. But honestly, man, once it gets to 6 a.m. and I'm up, and I've done it before, I'm up. I don't do it all the time, but I'm up. But just to give you guys a quick recap, we're still on the road to 10K. And that's the goal, man. Listen, I'm like the Knicks. I'm not gonna quit until it's over. So this is the 5K giveaway. You know, all you guys got to do is subscribe. I mean, you hit that button, it gives us closer to giving away this Jalen Brunson trading card from back in the day when he had no hair. You were like this on your mantle somewhere. All you have to do is subscribe. Okay. Also, we have the 2020-10. We kind of cooled off on the 2020 for the super chat, but we need to get right back on it. This is the night shift, man. The target is still there. The last time I checked, it was 7. So we got at least 13 more to go. But if we get a significant amount, then I'll wrap it early like I did earlier. And we're gonna give away a Captain 11 mug or a Bodega Cat mug. But you know, some of y'all don't like Bodega Cat. I don't know why. We also got the Cashapp challenge, which is 20 Cash Apps. It'll get you a Bodega Cat t-shirt or a Captain 11 t-shirt, depending on which one you want. And of course, we got the 82 Nights challenge, all right? So that's what we got going on right now. And you can order yours, pre-orders. We got Game Night, the playoff edition. I said addiction. The playoff edition. And we will ship these out right before the postseason. Okay, so if you're a fan of the 82 Nights series, definitely check out the playoff version. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to announce. I think that's all. So I'm gonna get my man Mellow Mike back in the building. He's sitting on standby, and he's rocking with me, man. He said, "Yo, man, I'm gonna stay here with you, man, for longer." Because I understand it's hard. You need someone to talk to. By the way, phone lines are reset. So if you called earlier, you could call back. That goes for the Detroit people. Anyone who called earlier. Big Dog Talk Sports comes on at 12. So we're gonna do NBA Saturdays. Let me just message him to make sure he's still good. But I'm not sure. Well, yeah, Mike, you were around earlier. You was here when it started. And more than like you heard this. Because you heard when Knicks Recap came on, right?
Yes, I did. The first guest of the day.
The first guest of the day, right? So how do you feel about what I shared earlier? And I'm gonna refresh your memory. I said that the Knicks, they are the only team in the Eastern Conference to be top 3 ranked offense against top 10 defenses and a top 7 defense against top 10 offenses. They're the only team in the Eastern Conference to do that. What's your thoughts on that?
Pretty impressive after everything they've been through.
Right. Right,
Yeah,
you wouldn't think it,
you
right?
wouldn't think that. Yeah, I know I was hearing for the longest time about them being, uh, one of the top teams in the on the defensive end as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
it mind boggles me when I hear this, right? And you just gave us a whole layout on the stats. But yeah,
Mhm.
it is kind of hard to kind of understand, especially with the roller coaster ride this team has taken us through. So yeah,
Right.
all I can say is like, uh, yeah, I want to chuckle too, and just be like, really? But
But,
yeah,
Mike, but who was the first one to tell y'all this defense
you
is
did,
for
sir.
real?
You did. You did.
I
Yeah.
told y'all. I said
Yeah.
this defense is for real.
Mhm.
It's not for play. It is
Mhm.
for real, and I think it's going to continue. I don't see it stopping. If anything, it could get better, which is scary. If the defense gets any better, oh my god! Like if Sohan comes out there and he's
Mhm.
like another OG Ananobi,
Mhm.
oh man, oh god! Now we're talking about championship. Like now,
Mhm.
because now the defense, once you get it, because we're a top 10 defense right now too overall. The last want to say 8 out of 10 NBA champions
Okay.
were top 10 defense, top 10 offense.
Okay.
So there's some value in having that. Now, it's not a requirement. Like the Denver Nuggets was a 16th ranked defense when they won it. And the Golden State Warriors were, I think, a 13th or 12th ranked defense when they won it. So it's not a heavy requirement that you got to be a top defensive team, but it sure does help,
Oh,
you know?
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Having a good defensive team definitely
Yeah.
pays dividends, especially throughout the season, and definitely if during playoffs when you need it the most, for
Right.
key stops of the games and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. No
Yeah,
doubt.
no, it's a major key, and then but I see that's just more. Now I was gonna save that for my next Knicks and 10 show, but I figured it's the 24-hour special, uh, because I'm gonna do depending on how the numbers go, because I go by based off the numbers, not my opinion. But if the numbers continue to trend that way, I was gonna like
Mm,
really go even further on the show, because the last 11 to 10 games, we got the number one defense in basketball. Like it's so impressive, Mike, because we did it against LA, top 10 offense. We did it against Boston, top 10 offense. We did it against um, Denver, the number one offense.
ever, yeah,
The
yeah,
number
yeah.
the number one offense,
That was a
right?
good game.
So
That double was it that double
that was a
overtime, right?
great game.
Yeah.
We held them to 108 points in regulation.
Hmm.
It only went up because of overtime, but in regulation, we held the number one offense. These guys got, honestly, Mike, I'm gonna keep it real. When I look at every other team, I feel like we got better offense than them. But Denver is that one team I'm like, he got some bucket getters on that team. Like Murray could go for 40 any night. Then Gordon could go for 40 any night. Cam Johnson could get 20, right? Braun, that kid Braun had a stretch of games where he didn't score under 10 points. This was like last year or the year before last year. They got scorers on that team, bro. Like you listen, I love the Knicks and I rate us highly. But Denver, we're like, right, like it's like a for me, it's a because Boston is the number two offense or number three offense, depending on where they're
Okay.
finished. But Boston, when you look at that team, like when you talk about firepower,
Okay.
they don't got the guns to match what these other teams have. They don't. Yeah.
I
I
will
don't think so.
I will say in what I saw with Joker was that
Hmm.
I'm sorry, is it Joker? Yeah.
Yeah.
That he was also coming back from an injury with his limited playing, time that he was playing. And I think he might have played more than what his loaded minutes were supposed to be for that game. But I did realize that he missed a lot of shots. and a lot of shots that he probably would have made. He did settle for a lot of threes that he was missing.
Yeah.
So I have to take that in consideration too. He wasn't, I don't know what percentage he was. I know he's on the court. I'm not making excuses, but nine
Yeah.
times out of 10, if he makes half of that, it's a different ballgame. And
Yeah.
normally he makes these shots and he's a bull under that basket. He's the one that's pushing people, bro.
Yeah,
People bounce off
I
him.
would have I would have been with you if
Uh-huh.
that was the only game, but that defense has been consistent for
Yeah,
a 10
yeah,
to 11 game stretch. So that for me, I see that's why I do the Knicks and 10 show, which the show that I started the whole Nick Fanathon with.
yep, yep.
Like that Nick, the reason why I started with that because I know a lot of people didn't watch it. But the information that I drop in those videos is so on point. Like with the Hornets, I said, yo, the Hornets, I predict in the next 10 games, they'll be in the play-in or top 8 seed.
Yeah, you did. Yep, you did.
And look at where the Hornets are. Because I'm looking at the trends. I'm not just watching stats, I'm watching the games.
Mhm.
So that's a big part. So it's not just stats. You gotta watch the games because that brings it home. So if that was the only anomaly game, I would be with you. Like, yeah. But yo, honestly, Mitchell Robinson stole it. He stole the show from Embiid that time, that quarter, that one quarter when Embiid had 28.
Oh,
Mitchell
yeah.
Robinson comes in the third quarter, shut him down. He scores no points. Then he
Remember
gets
that?
10 in the fourth.
Yeah,
So the defense, man, I love the defense. Hold on, my love. We got some people that called.
yeah, go ahead.
Should have checked the line. Let me get some of these good Knicks fans in the building. See if this brother still answer. This is a Jersey guy. If he answers,
Okay.
he's in Atlantic City though. He's South Jersey. Let's see if he answers. But 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. Probably won't get him. I know it's late.
Hi, you've reached Joseph.
Yeah. So we'll keep the calls. I just wanted to at least give the call back.
Yeah.
But um, yeah, the Knicks defense is for real. I mean, I expect it to continue. And I don't want to make this promise just yet because I'm gonna do a blue and orange breakfast breaking this down. I wouldn't be surprised if we blow the Pistons out on the 19th. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Trust me, I wouldn't. Oh, Jersey's calling back. Yep.
Oh,
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
Joe
yo,
from
hey, yo, hey,
AC.
yo. Thanks for the call back, man. How we doing
Big time.
tonight?
So yeah, I gotta make sure my people get on the line. I got Mellow Mike here. He's also from Jersey.
Yo,
what's up,
salute
brother?
Mellow
How are
Mike,
you?
yo. I was watching before when the Detroit guy got on, so I wanted to call in and defend my people.
Let's go.
But I don't know what he said. He said something to Mellow Mike. He said, you can't talk because you haven't been to a parade.
Right.
This guy has clearly never been to New York City. Because we throw a parade after every win.
Right.
So,
That's a
but
good
no,
one.
this
Let him
guy's
know.
this guy's going to be 78 years old, sitting in his chair, and he's going to be going, "Oh, I've been to 3 parades, and this and that." Listen, man.
I like how you said 3 parades.
Yeah, because the Detroit, they're never going to win again in the next 30 years. I don't think they'll ever win a championship ever again, and he knows it.
I can see that. I can see
These
that.
Detroit
Yep.
fans are fronting right now because they know deep down when it's playoff time and they're playing a playoff Brunson, he's going to be dropping 40 points a game and they're not going to be able to do anything about it. And they're going to
Mm,
get cooked.
that's
Absolutely
a fact.
cooked.
But hold on, but
Listen.
Joe, you're missing it. They gotta make it there.
Oh
Will
no,
they make it there?
I haven't even gotten that far yet. My whole thing is, are they even going to get that far? Are they going to reach the Eastern Conference Finals to even play us in the first place? I don't think they're going to
Right.
make it. I don't
Me
think they'll
either.
get that far. Because you know what? When it comes to playoffs, it's a mental game too. It's not just who's the
Bingo.
best scorer and who can be the clutch. You know, the clutch is important, but at the end of the day, it's a real competition. There's mental side of it. Who's going to stay composed? Composure is the most important thing in the playoffs, and Brunson's got that. I don't see
Oh,
Detroit
100%.
having composure to win
No.
a playoff series. So listen,
Yeah,
when it comes to
I agree.
Detroit, I'm expecting, and I'm going to call it now, if we do play them, a 4-0 sweep. That's my prediction.
Oh, you going there? Wow. Hey, I'm riding with you. Hey, why
4-0
not?
Wow.
sweep. And I'm
I'm riding
confident
with
about
you.
that. Because you know why? You know why? At the end of the day, we got Jalen Brunson. And that's all I got to say. Thanks for taking my call, man. Salute.
Big time
24
salute.
hour stream.
I
Let's go.
appreciate you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Big time.
All right,
What's
man.
his
Salute.
name?
Thanks again.
His name is Joe. He's from AC.
Joy?
Joe.
Oh, Joe. Good call, Joe, man. Good call.
Yeah. Good call. He hung up, but yeah, good call. I think he could hear you too. I know he didn't respond to you, but
Yep, yep.
because I was playing with this last night, so yeah, the phone settings, trust me, it works. Thank you, Gino, for the update on the game. Team Mello won, so they beat the Austin River squad. So
Did
big time
someone
salute.
say mellow?
Yes, we got another caller. Hey, what's going on, that guy 22? What
Chilling,
it
not to take up
do?
too much time. Just like a real quick question, and then I'm
Yeah.
out. Who would you rather play, Orlando or Boston in the playoffs?
Ooh.
That's all.
Ooh, you want to go first, Mello?
Ah. Orlando, the physical team. And then you got Boston, the X's and O's team.
Yeah.
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Um,
Very good question.
you know what? I'm gonna take my chances with Boston. I like the challenge. I think we made our mark already with Orlando, proving our point as far as kind of saw what they gave, and then we kind of gave it back and kind of solved that puzzle. I want the Boston challenge. I want to go against Missoula and his clipboard and put it to the test with our guys and our squad that we have and see where we stand with those guys. So that was a very good question, but I would take Boston.
Oh, great question. I'm gonna answer that too, but correction, my man from BK, my connect from BK, he said Melo didn't win. He won the game, but they lost, and Vince Carter's team won the championship. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the follow up, Gino, on that. All right, we did get another call. I'm gonna answer that question though. That's a really good question. Let me see what this brother got to say. This is a first time caller. See if he answers. Hey, how's it going, caller? State your name. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Iowa, but I'm from New York.
Nice. Okay. I'm glad you made that clarification. Just turn down the background, brother.
Okay, I will do that.
Big time.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, where you want to go, man? We got a lot of topics. I reintroduced the topic talking about the Eastern Conference, the one thing the Knicks did that no other Eastern Conference team did. Where you want to go? We got Detroit haters. What do you got to say?
What I want to say is, y'all talked about earlier about Sohan, about him coming in with, and not having to be able to shoot from the outside along with
Yeah.
not being a shooter. But I really want to say that he should be the type of person that could come in with Cat and have other shooters in there. And also, I want to talk about the rotation and stuff like that. And another thing I wanted to say about that is, like, Brunson, when he's on the floor, he don't necessarily have to shoot all the time and score 40 points, because everybody, once they get the rhythm of the floor, then he can come in at the end of the game and shoot at the end of the game and make the shots to make everything good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you.
But as far as the team, the defense is going to be there because you have all of these wings that could come in. You don't necessarily have to shoot, but you could actually have four shooters on the floor and have a guy that don't necessarily shoot, but he can actually make some shots if he's open for the shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessary for him to actually shoot, but he could just be on the floor defensively to help the other shooters. And also, he also can be another person that can be an offensive rebounder, so that he can have other possessions. You know, understand?
Yeah, no, I got you. And he's a solid rebounder. He was averaging 6.5 rebounds the
Yeah,
year
but
before this.
more importantly, the offensive rebounds is why you have him on the floor, because offensive rebounds is why you have other possessions, and he don't have to be on the floor that long. He could be on the floor a certain minute so that until the starters come back in. Right. So that's all I really wanted to say about that. I don't have to actually be talking on the live, but I just wanted to let them know about that.
No, that's great. Great call. Great point. Great point.
Yeah.
We need a balanced perspective.
Yeah. So that's all.
All right. I appreciate that, brother.
All right, brother.
Big time. I got your number locked in. All right. Salute.
Okay. All right. Salute.
Yeah. So I think the caller, he had a great point about Sohan. I'm not sure somebody highlighted that point too with Sohan. He could just be a spot guy, right? Like he could come in and
10
he's not there.
seconds.
He's not there for the shooting, so to speak. He's there to defend and be that guy. And so, yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't think like he's gonna be, if he is in the rotation when OG's there, he's a ninth guy.
Right.
Like he's not gonna be 25 minutes. I don't foresee that unless he's really making a great impact and OG's not there. And then now my brother's like, okay, we want to start him. So, or something like that. But outside of that, I don't really see that happening.
Mhm.
What do you think?
I just think Mike Brown and the staff, I think we need to take a step back too. Also, this guy's just hasn't played a minute in the Knicks uniform yet. So there's a lot of rumors going around back and forth, what he's done, what he hasn't done, what he
Right.
could do, what he can't do. And we just have to wait and see once he gets, situated with the New York Knicks and you get him on the get his uniform and have him play his first couple of minutes. We'll be able to get an idea, get a taste for what he's able to provide. Listen, we was high on Diablo, and you saw how that turned out. So I hope the reverse happens, where maybe they're criticizing this guy too much, and then maybe he'll end up working out for us because Diablo, we had a lot of expectations, right? And it
Right.
ended up just kind of flopping. So maybe this might be the reverse, might happen in this situation. Listen, he's 22 years old, he's young. And like I said, the skirmishes that I did see, I liked because you know what? He doesn't back down. Is there more to his
Right.
game? We'll find out. We got to give it time. And we got to let his game unravel a little bit for us to see. And we can't, just kind of justify by, uh, people throwing little comments here and there. Once we see him in a couple games, and maybe he'll be in a limited situation. Maybe he won't play
Right.
any minutes. Alvarado was a different scenario, right? This guy, I believe, is more for insurance purposes. Now, if the Knicks got a
Right.
certain lead or it calls for him to come in, Sohan, to fill the role, then he's got to take advantage of it and show us what he's got. And that'll be the
100%.
opportunity. And I always feel that when these opportunities come, which I feel like they will, then he's got to step up and show us. And aside from that, it's just wait and see. Yeah.
No, I agree. We don't know what the future holds, right? With
Mhm. Yeah.
Sohan, and we're basing it on how he looked in a place that just didn't really value using him in any constructive way. So maybe New York is the change that he needs.
Maybe.
So we should just allow that change to happen. We do got
Yeah.
another call. Let's get this brother. You might recognize this guy. He's always on Still Knicks fans. Let's see if he answers. Oh, what's going on? The legendary Jay Chosen. Talk to me, my
What's
brother.
cooking? What's cooking? What's cooking? What's cooking? You know, it's Jay Chosen from New York City. What's cooking, man? How
Hey,
we doing?
What's up, Jay?
man,
How are you?
I'm doing good. You hear Mello's on the line, Mellow Mike?
Yeah,
What's up,
I
Jay?
hear him. It sound a little bit like a whisper, but that's all right. Mello always
Okay.
kept it cool and quiet while he was on the court anyway, so that's a dope look. Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
So peace to you, Mello Mike, and I like what you got going on. I'm definitely gonna check it in the morning.
All
And
right.
rocking with Ron and all that. Yo, look, I don't know if I also let the cat out the bag. Anyway,
That's good.
yeah, no doubt. Listen, I want to talk a little about this. This is my feeling on it. I feel like this. I feel like we're winning despite the coach. All right, and I know it's a
Okay.
tough thing to say out loud because you're like, damn, the coach is this, the coach is that. Like maybe for me personally, yo, AP, my man, shout out to you. Yo, me personally, when you don't stick up for your man, right? I'm not gonna say my age, but I definitely rocked hard in the late 80s and all through the 90s. And when you don't stick up for your man and you don't get off the seat half the time and your hands are in your pocket and it don't seem like you making mad plays and it doesn't feel like you super involved. He's smiling and all this stuff. He extra hugged Draymond that day. Extra hug. You don't forget that type of ish. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't. You don't. And for
Right.
me, I like the moves. He's not making the moves. I like the moves that the front office made. However, now that we have a logjam, I will say they're kind of gonna they're two comments quick. They're gonna kind of etch each other out, but they both make sense. Ever since they had the players only meeting, we have went bananas. That has me saying that JB sat him down like a captain, like Tim Duncan used to be the coach on the floor, like a true floor general, and we have been winning ever since. We have cohesiveness now in a different way.
Right.
Also, Mike Brown, when he plays all these guys, he starts toying around with the minutes. 5 minutes here, 2 minutes there, 10 minutes there. How could anybody in the world get a rhythm? That's why Diawara wasn't getting a rhythm until he got 20 minutes, until he got 18 minutes. Can't get a rhythm that way. And if Sohan or Zohan the Great or whatever his name is, you know, is anything like the guy he looked up to, Rodman, if he's anything like that, then he's a necessary item. He's a necessary item. But whatever way we win, offense is also as good as defense if you outpace the team, if you out assist the team. 30 plus assists. Go check what our record is. Best in the league when we rock 30 plus assists. So all jokes aside, Alvarado back to BK coming home. His defensive style is like wearing skin. He's all over the guy, grabbing the shirt, doing all that dirt, all that stuff. I'm gonna call it dirty. I'm gonna call it physical.
Right.
Because it hasn't been that type of. We haven't had it. Now we got a little dog with a big bite and a big punch because he was a boxer and he's physical like that from BK. And we got another kid. I don't care if his hair is orange, green, blue, the whole all the Fruit Loops, right? I don't care what he looks like. If he gets busy on the floor, it's all good. But we're going to have to delegate these minutes, and we cannot let people who have been running 18 minutes start running 10 minutes just because we have so many people. Now, last thing, I'll make it real quick. If you go look at the winners, like OKC, they do play 11 people. Somehow they fit in 9 minutes to people like Wallace, Isaiah Joe, people like that. And those guys are getting 7, 2, and 2, 8, 3, and 1, 9, 1, and 2. Those count big time. So, yes, we could do that, not at the cost of our core not getting enough play. But if they could take minutes away from them and let them be fresh, and our core only has to play 30 minutes a game and we win, that's only better for us because by the time we get to the playoffs, I mean the championship, I mean to win it and win everything and do the whole parade and all that, our guys will be fresh to death, like a fresh pair of Air Force Ones. So what I'm saying to you is, yo, rock it out. 24 hours straight out.
But yeah, 24 hours. 100%. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yes, they
I
have. Yo,
appreciate you,
coffee
kid.
it is. All right, Metal Mike and my man. Come on, you know what it is. Peace to y'all. Let's go, Knicks.
Take care,
all
Jay.
day long
Take
and
care.
all night long. Later.
Big time. Peace.
Peace.
All right. For some reason, the volume was low. on
And I heard him perfectly.
right, yeah, yeah, because you know what I did? I raised the volume on my
Okay.
mixer.
Okay.
So so on the way out, he heard what you said
Okay.
because it's low. It was low on the mixer,
Well,
and I got this crazy mixer. If you seen it, you'd be like, oh my god, what the hell is this stuff? Anyway, but I want to also go backwards a little bit. By the way, if you, oh no, hold on, before I continue, I gotta give a big time salute to my man King out of BK. He sent us some super chats. I see you, young King, in the building. I see you. Uh-oh. And look, as I'm saluting him on the super chat, he's calling in. All right. First off, man, big time salute. King out of Brooklyn. I see the super
Salute,
chat. I just was
salute.
responding to your supers, man. What's going on?
Man, just showing love to the space, man. You know we're gonna keep it going, man. I see the calls rolling. I see the love in the chat, man. Gotta keep it rolling for my brother, man.
Thank you,
Quick point,
man.
for sure, man. Love is love, man. You're welcome. Bro, in terms of this team, I'm super excited for the team. The vibes is immaculate, in my estimate. This is
Right,
exactly what was supposed to be described at the start of the season. Unfortunately, that didn't take place, and it took us to get to this trade deadline and now buyout market to get a shored up bench for this playoff run.
yep,
Quick points with this team. Obviously the log jam that we spoke about a couple weeks ago, in terms of the guard play, as well as what we were doing with the young kids. It's look now that Yabo is gone, and we're probably gonna look to give Mo Diawara some wing minutes and some minutes interchanging at the 3 and the 4. With
right,
us now having Sohan, it begs me to wonder how this coach is going to continue to try and integrate these guys and make everybody happy when it's already been a tall task for him to do it with our core guys. I think what's advantageous to us is that we've had some playoff runs with this
right.
team, but the
Yep.
inexperience of our second unit, as well as all these guys that we have to integrate, may spell some problems down the road. I understand this NBA has been beat up significantly in terms of second unit guys as well as starters. But in terms of the East playing out right now, I believe Cleveland, as well as the Pistons and the Celtics, will promote a lot of problems for us in the playoffs. It's not going to be an easy cakewalk, but I think this
Right.
team that we have now, I wish we would have had this kind of iteration of this team a little bit earlier. Obviously, Leon Rose had some
Mm,
things up his sleeve, or maybe not. Maybe things just kind of fell to us in terms of luck with GTA and Sohan. But
yeah.
again, these were imperative moves we should have made because there was never a belief system that Huck Porty was going to be a guy off the bench that we was going to feature. Tyler Kolek as well as Diawara, all of these guys, I would say outside of Tyler Kolek, that we know is going to be role players continuously and guys that can actually get effective and meaningful playoff minutes. With all
Right.
these guards, again, like I alluded to, I know the shot clock is coming. It's going to be a
No, no, go
huge
ahead, brother.
problem.
Listen, man. No,
Yeah,
I'm giving you a couple of more minutes. Go ahead, get
yep,
it off, man, because you
absolutely.
support.
It's
So
going to
I'm
be
taking care of all the supporters. Go ahead.
absolutely, man. It's going to be a huge microscope on Mike Brown again. Again, how the lineups are going to go going forward, who he trusts, and again, who is exactly leading the team. Obviously, you have an extension of the coach in Brunson. He's not the loudest leader. We've obviously seen Josh Hart just pretty much lead by example, cutting, slashing, doing all the scrappy, intangible things, going full head of steam in transition, getting timely buckets. The man has been playing incredible. Hopefully it's sustainable. Hopefully OG comes back and continues his assertion, man, shooting well from the three, obviously playing defense, and we get it together, man. Unfortunately, the leadership from this team is definitely a question, as well as the rotations, and
Right.
I think our inexperience to land my plane is gonna hurt us going into the playoffs. I think Cleveland is tired of getting beat up on. Obviously, it's a huge narrative around Boston with Jaylen Brown. They've always been a team that's going to shoot anywhere from 60 to 83 pointers, depending on what it is that or how the
Mm-hmm.
game plays out. But in terms of us and how I see this team, we have to lock in over this next stretch of games. We really can't be experimenting lineups, and we gotta play New York basketball. And if that's just cutting and slashing, if that's picking and rolling continuously, if that's moving out the ball, if that's taking on Brunson's surgical attitude, whatever it is that guys got to do, defer to Brunson. Obviously everybody do their role, but gauge the game so that we not playing catch up and so that we not having a 3-point contest with with teams. That's my issue with the Knicks, as well as having to make the 3-point ball something that we lean towards to get to win games. Like I believe we can bludgeon teams if we just play our style of basketball and get out in transition and obviously take efficient shots. Obviously, this is
Right.
a coach that wants to shoot a lot of threes, but in my assessment, that how we are built, which is unlike most teams that's built up there, that's had developed wings that they drafted, that's had guys in the system that's obviously turned into starters. We don't have that. We are a top-heavy team of veterans, and we're fortunate to have the depth that we have now. But this
Right.
uniqueness that we have to lock into, and I just don't feel like we all like a team, like in terms of like the leadership from Brunson or Cat or Josh Hart. I just like the agendas that was spoken, all the cryptic things that we've seen in the media. It all has to hone in. Obviously, the trade deadline is gone. And let me lay my plan right now. The trade deadline
Okay.
is gone. This is the team that we want. But I think it's imperative that we build an identity and that we show the fans exactly what's described with this team and how we're going to play. And hopefully it's not heavily relying upon pace and 3-pointers, although that's what Mike Brown wants. I think it's a togetherness that we have to have with this team. And I think there's a deferring period that obviously we have to take what we see described with Cat, that Brunson also needs to now do some games because now we have Alvarado that's going to bring a different balance to this team. And we got guys like OG and Josh Hart that's having excellent years. So I think it's a Brunson thing right now that we got to maximize in terms of leadership as well as Mike Brown. And that's my plan, man. Peace to y'all. Peace
Big
to the
time.
space. Peace to the producer. Peace to everything you got going on, man. Have a blessed weekend, man. You know I'm here.
I appreciate you, brother. Big time. All right. My man King from Brooklyn, one of the supporters, man. Listen, I'm biased to the supporters, man. As long as you guys keep supporting. And oh, by the way, we're 4 supers away from the next giveaway. So 4 more super chats, we will give away another mug. Okay. Big time salute to my man AP. He said JC one dropping signs. Yeah, salute to Jay Chosen. That was a great call. Big time salute, AP. And Jose says, why Detroit didn't win the NBA Cup if they're so elite? I'm just saying, if y'all the best, y'all got 40 wins, at least go get an in-season tournament. Right?
There you
At
go.
least go get it in, and I want to go back to that question that we had earlier too. And if you want, or do you want to respond to any of anything the caller said? Is there anything that caught your ears?
Well,
And
I
then
just wanted to say
I'll get
salute to Jay from Still Knicks fans and great call by both guys and King as well from Brooklyn. So nothing much. He seemed to cover all bases, man.
he
Did
did.
a,
He
yeah,
did.
he gave us a
Yeah.
good story.
Yeah.
Covered
Even if I
everything.
wanted to push back, you can't be mad with the premise,
Yeah,
right? You can't be mad with the. And then Jay Chosen, he went the route that my dad. I'm not sure if you heard what my dad called up, the OG Knicks fan.
I
Um.
heard it on my way
Oh,
trying
okay.
to get home. Yeah, I heard him. Yeah.
Yeah. So he went in on Rick Bud. I was like, man, I just let him. Hey, that's my dad. You know, if there's somebody I'm not putting a clack on this show, it's gonna be him. So the CJ Chosen has some interesting things to say about coaching as well.
Mhm.
I do think that a lot of the issues we put on the players, I do think it should go to Brown. Like seriously, I do think a lot of the issues that we put on the coaches, it should go to Brown. But to answer that question about who would I want to see in the playoffs between Orlando or Boston,
Oh yeah.
I'm going to say Boston for the reasons you said. But I'm going to add it to the fact that Franz Wagner, I don't want to see that guy. I'm not saying we're going to lose.
Oh, for
I'm
Orlando.
not. Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
saying we're going to lose. I'm not. Listen, but Franz Wagner, keep him far away. Please keep him far. I do. If there's one guy in the league who I don't want to see in the playoffs, it is Franz Wagner. He gives us the business
Mhm.
every game, consistently. Go look at the box scores. Go look at the box scores. Go watch the game. He gives us the business every time because Mikel always gets that assignment or Hart, and they're too little. Like you got to put size on Vaughn. And OG's just one person. So you got him on Paolo. It's either he's on Paolo or he's on Franz. He can't be on two guys at one time. So, you know, that's why getting Sohan is a good play. Hopefully Sohan can handle that. I don't know. That's a task right there. Dealing with my man Sohan. With my man Franz. But yeah, I'd rather deal with Boston because I still feel like we're tailor made to beat them. Like the way we're set up with Wingstop and Town, they got no answer for Towns, and like we're just set up to beat them. Like,
And you know what I see? A duplication, except without their star, as well as a couple other key role players that they lost.
Mhm.
You know, this past season, they still run the same type of offense, shooting their three.
Same offense.
Yeah. So it's either they
With
make
less
them or they miss
firepower.
them, but they want to
Yeah.
live and die with that strategy. So yeah, it seems like it's a better fit for us because we're really more familiar with them also, and we had them in the playoffs in the second round. So yeah,
Right.
sounds like a good fit.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
100%. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying it. Now I ain't scared. Listen, hold on. I'm not gonna do the spooky in the woods. I'm not spooky in the woods with it. I'm not spooky in the woods, trust me, man. But I ain't gonna lie. If there's a team I'm concerned now check this out, Mellow Mike. I'm reaching out to Big Dog, and he's like putting up a question mark on the link, like he doesn't know that he's supposed to be on right now. So it's a good thing you hung out with me because I think he would have. I don't know if he's standing me up or not.
Well, did you think it was tomorrow? Like,
I don't know what he's thinking, brother. I told him today. He's seen that he was on the show, so he's seen the fact that not today. He wasn't on today, but he was on yesterday, and he's seen that. I told him tomorrow is going down, you know. But I don't know. So I'm glad you're here to hang out, nonetheless.
I'm here with you, brother. I'm here.
I gotta see my man Young King 100. He says, "Spread the love. It's the Brooklyn way." That's what I'm talking about. 100 hashtag New York forever. Big time. That's the Brooklyn way, man. See, that's how we get down in Kings County, the real ones. You know what I mean? That's how we do it. Big time salute. No offense to nobody nowhere else. You know, it's the whole tri-state we represent. But
Yeah,
you know, you see my man Brooklyn come through. You know, it's just the vibe. You feel me? So 3 more away, but y'all. 3 more supers away before we give out another mug. Right? 3 more supers away. NBA economy in the building too. Big time salute to my man Fritz.
Oh yeah.
He said, "You ready to know someone?" Yeah, Fritz. Because you're coming on that too, right? So what I did was, Fritz, I set up all the collaborations to happen later in the show. Because early in the day, that's easy. You know what I mean? So I wanted starting at midnight. No, we're starting with Mellow Mike from 8. He said he could stay on to 11, but he's still here. That's great. I appreciate that. And then Big Dog was supposed to come on at 12. So he's acting like he don't know what's going on. I'm not sure if he's in the link, but if he was in the other link, he would say, "I'm here, no one's here." But he's not saying that. He just put the question mark. He put the the face when I sent the link. And then I responded telling him, "Yo, that's the link." You know what I mean? You coming? What's going on? So and then you come on that too. So, and then I know once however long you can stay on, Fritz, it'll help. And then once I get past, whenever Fritz can stay on too, then I gotta go to 9. And my man Ron, the professional from Still Knicks Fans, he'll be on the line. So that was my plan. To like get people later, in the beginning of the late night shift. Because yeah, and then like I'm expecting once I get to like 4:00, it's gonna be some UK people or like some international people, that are gonna be up, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, what's this Knicks stuff? Let me click the link." So that's what I'm kind of banking on right now. 100%. So yeah, we rocking now. All right. I got another channel member. You've spoken to this guy before. Hey, what's going on, Zach? Channel member, Knicks Tape Madness. What's going on? Got Mellow Mike in the building as well.
Enjoying this fanathon. Loving you guys, man. This is awesome. I've basically been here with you all day, so just got the opportunity to call in and talk some Knicks.
Nice, man. Let's go, man. Channel members get extra time. So where you want to go? I mean, we got a plethora of topics. You could take on a dump on Detroit if you like. Where you
Yeah,
want
no,
to
I'm
go,
not. I'm
brother?
not. I don't really like to talk other teams in that regard. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
Detroit is a well-oiled machine. Let's be honest. They are a good team. They're
Hmm.
gonna they're gonna give every team fits. It's not just the Knicks. I
Right.
think the Knicks are deep enough and have the wherewithal to take Detroit. I'm not really worried about that. I don't think
Okay, we're
Detroit
not
is
worried
really,
about them.
I'm not. That's
Yeah.
not my concern. My concern is really, what happened in the first half of the season, and then how do we proceed into the second half of the season post All-Star break. I really think Mike Brown has to shore up the rotations. I think that's one of the things that I've been concerned with over the first half of the season. His rotations have been up and down. The way he utilizes players has been questionable at times. I mean, specifically, lately the Indiana game, I thought he was really deficient in his lineups, and that's my one thing with Mike Brown. I also don't think he's vocal enough. Not just towards the players, but towards the refs, towards the whole situation. So I kind of have a mixed bag with him. Although I do like the progression in the defense over the last 15 or so games. So I'm impressed with that. But nonetheless, I do want to see a lot of improvement in the actions, ball off ball movement, things like that. Especially when things get stagnant. Really in that third quarter, we seem to get stagnant often. So I want to see that pick up in the second half.
Right. Yeah. I agree. There's a lot of little things that this team needs to work on, and you definitely hit on some of them. How do you think we're going to finish? Do you think we're going to go on another run? It don't have to be 8 games, but do you see us possibly, taking over the first seed or getting closer to the first seed, really like getting some wins down the stretch? Someone pointed out earlier that our strength of schedule is kind of light towards the end of the season. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I actually do think we have an opportunity to, approach the first seed. I think really that contest against Detroit coming out of the All-Star break is somewhat of a make or break game for us in terms of the seedings, just because of where it could put us. Be back, that one game is crucial in terms of catching them. Unfortunately, I
Right.
mean, unless Detroit goes on some sort of blunder and just starts losing games, which is very unlikely, just by the way they've been
Hmm.
playing this season. So I do think that one coming out of the All-Star break is very important. I like the fact that most of our back-to-backs are behind us. I think we only have 3 more in March, if I remember correctly, and then 1 in April,
Right.
if I can remember
I think
my
so. I can pull
calendar.
it up.
So I think we have 3 in March and then one last one in April. Um, and so I mean that actually helps us out quite a bit. I mean that's one of our Achilles heels. So I think that'll help
Yep.
us in terms of catching up.
Yep. You're on the money too. I see the one in March, and I see. Let me see April.
And then there should be one in
Uh,
April, the last weekend, right? The one last before the last weekend. We have back to back.
Wait, no, unless no, I don't see one. No, that's it. I see March,
I thought there was
and
one,
no, it's 2 in March. So
two in
it's
March and one
once.
in April, right?
No. Hold on, let me get this right. I see Tuesday,
Yeah.
Wednesday. That's March 3rd, March 4th, and I don't see any others.
In April, we got 9th and 10th. Celtics versus the Raptors. Celtics and then the
Oh
Raptors.
yeah, 9th and 10th. Yeah, the last 2 games. I'm not even looking
Yeah.
there. I'm looking in the middle. It's funny how your eyes work. You're not looking
Oh, yeah.
at the end. You're looking in the middle. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So I think that gives us the opportunity to catch up, obviously. And I
Right.
think Detroit actually has like 5 back to backs in the back end of the season because they're 2 games behind. I believe they've played 2 less games than us on the record.
Right.
So that actually is going to help us quite a bit because I think those are both back to backs that they're behind on us in the schedule. So, I mean, we have an opportunity to catch up. I think the Knicks, and I think the Knicks have this is the opportunity for them to galvanize as a team. We're coming into the back half of the season. They've been playing extraordinarily well going into the All-Star break. We had that one blunder against Indiana. Obviously, we played like crap against Detroit. I don't even want to. I just want to block that from my memory. So,
Yeah. It happens,
but
but
I
yeah, I
do.
get you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, no, I know. I mean, it happens. We just played poorly. And then Indiana was one of those anomalies where our defense was just pitiful. So I think the Knicks have all the pieces they need to win a championship. I think they have the wherewithal to win a championship. Now, is this the team that's going to put it together, play as a team? Make sure that we don't get caught in complacency. I know Brunson can get into that hero ball mode, and we obviously
Yeah.
want to try to prevent that as well. I mean, he's a great. I don't want to disparage Cap. He's our heart and soul of a team, but at the same time, he has to understand that he has to play as a captain, not just a hero.
Right. Right. Okay. And so Zach, I'm gonna say this because I've been just checking people's temperature, right, with the Brunson, because I'm kind of like a Brunson defender, not because I got the Captain 11 on, but I want to ask a question. Do you have that same standard for SGA and Luca?
I have the same standard for Luca. The only reason I don't have it for SGA is because he's won a chip.
Okay. All
So
right. Oh,
I
you
mean,
know what? I can't argue that. There's no argument with that.
that's my only. That's it.
Yeah.
With SGA, I mean, do I think he's a ball heavy? 100%. I don't want to take away the fact that he is ball heavy, but the man has proven that his ball heavy is has done the job. Now
Yeah.
we'll
You
see what
can't
happens
argue it.
this
It's a
year.
championship. Mm-hmm.
So, but Luca has not won a championship. The man
No.
is terrible on defense. I mean, let's be honest. That Mavericks team that made it to the finals, two seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, that was an anomaly. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm much more hesitant to say Luca as I would put Luca and Brunson in the very same boat. You can't be that ball dominant and think you're going to win all the time. I mean, and SGA just had ridiculous pieces around him, and and G Dubs and Jalen Williams. I mean, all these kids. Listen, that team is young, very very focused, and I think it's a different consideration with SGA in that regard. And the one thing that you have to say about that team, they love each other. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they love each other. I mean, there's nothing to do in Oklahoma, so what are they going to do but hang out with each other?
Right. Man, yo, Zach, great, great call, Zach. Man, I appreciate you, man. That was the only pushback I could give because I've been the Jalen Brunson defender today. I'm sorry, I'm on the Captain 11 hive right now, but I appreciate you, brother.
No, I appreciate you guys. Let's get the lights up. Everybody
Yes,
subscribe. 10,000K, man. That's what we're trying to get to. Appreciate you guys.
that's what I'm
And
working
let's go
towards, man. I
Knicks.
appreciate you. Let's go
And
Knicks,
let's
man.
have a good night, guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's my man Zach. Knicks Tape Man, this Discord server channel. You spoke with Zach before in the Discord, right? Or you might have seen him.
We communicate, I think, through text on the Discord, but that was the first time I
Okay.
got a chance to hear his voice. So shout out
Yeah.
to Zach and everybody else that has calls up to this point. So definitely, yeah. Good call.
Right.
Good call.
Yeah. Nah, good call. Yeah, he's a very knowledgeable guy. I
Mhm.
try to let the members talk for longer because these guys are incredible. All of the channel members are so incredible. So I just let them rock out,
Absolutely.
and they always got something good to say too. Like it's not just trade this guy. It's real talk, man. Mike, I know it's late. Whenever you're ready to cut out, just say, yo, I'm ready to cut out. I
I'll let you know.
understand,
I'll let you know.
but right now I'm on one, dog. I feel like it's midday for me, dog. Like I feel like I'm ready to hit I feel good right now. Now, will I feel this way in the next 4 hours? We're gonna find out. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribe. We got 3 more super chats to go, so we can give away another mug. Okay, so I want to give away a mug. So, hello caller, state your name. Let the people know where you're calling from.
Yeah, I called earlier. This is Dave, aka Bad Hombre.
Oh,
I
okay.
called
Bad
earlier.
hombre. What's going on, man?
Well, I'm just enjoying the stream. I'm a night owl. Keep up the good work. Like the other caller said, everybody like, share, and subscribe. We're at the halfway mark, and I just want to get your opinion.
Yes.
MVP and Rookie of the Year.
Let's go.
I'm saying Cade for MVP, Rookie of the Year, Khan. What's your thoughts about that?
The only reason why, I mean, well, I ride with Duke, so I don't mind Khan or Cooper because they're two Duke guys. But I can see an argument for Khan because they might go to the playoffs. Like Cooper's not going to the playoffs, so if I know they don't factor that in, but that I would factor that in.
Yeah.
As far as Cade, hell no. Cade for MVP, hell no.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Hell
But
no.
what about his deep? What if he makes like first or second team all defense too? And now they do have the best record since OKC lost last night.
I
They got
mean,
the best record.
I think that'll be just clout chasing, because Cade plays good defense, but is he top 10 defense in the league? I wouldn't think of Cade as a top 10 defender in the league. You got Jaylen Brown, you got Dort from OKC. I'm not sure how many games he missed. I'm just giving you guys who I would put in over Cade. Dyson Daniels is another guy that defends at a high clip. All the big guys, Mobley. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
Mobley has enough games though. I don't know these games. There's 65 game requirement off the top of the head, but
Okay.
I'm just telling you, I can name probably 10 to 15 guys I would put ahead of. I would put his teammate. I would put Durant over him. Durant, over him. So yeah, I mean, Cade he's solid, but I don't know. What do you say? What you got to say about that, Mello? You agree with my Cade assessment?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Because Cade, I don't know. I would feel like it's like just them going with the clout, like Detroit. They finish in number 1 seed, so you're just trying to,
I think
give
I think
somebody credit.
I think
Yeah.
Cade kind of sticks out because you know what, he is the leader of the team for the Detroit Pistons. Take nothing away from him. He's definitely a good two-way player, but not like a defensive stopper. No, he plays good defense, but not at that level. I don't see him like that. Now on the offensive end, that's a different story. But
Right.
he holds his own. Let's put it that way. He holds his own.
He's all NBA first team.
Yeah.
I would put him first team, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll definitely put him first team. And if you want to say top 5 MVP, okay, whatever. But I wouldn't give. I wouldn't make him the MVP.
You would consider him top 5 MVP, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Without a doubt. I mean, because when you look at the Pistons, I mean, look at their team. Like their offense to me is still limited around what Cade can do. Like Cade not there, they would probably be a playing team. Yeah, but Cade there, first seed.
Gotcha. Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And Thompson,
So-
honestly, his teammate I would put ahead of him.
Let me ask you another
first
question.
team, all defense.
Oh, is this guy still on the line?
Yeah, he's still on.
I'm
You want to
sorry.
wait till he gets off?
No, yeah.
Okay,
go
yeah.
ahead. Let him talk.
Let me
let
get
him
his final
talk.
point. Go ahead. Yeah,
Hello?
brother, you there? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, that was
Uh-huh.
my only question I had for y'all.
Okay.
About
I
them
appreciate
series.
you. You called before.
You're
I don't know
welcome.
why your number never is saved. I don't understand. I'm sorry about that, bro.
Okay. Keep up the good
10
work. I'll be listening.
seconds.
Big time.
Okay. Okay.
All right. By the way, if you're trying to call back, the phone lines have not reset yet. So let me let you guys know about the call up show rules. Now, some of the guys I'm letting go a little longer because it's the marathon show, but these are the rules for the call up show. So the calls will reset again at 3:33. That's when the call. But if you want to call back, send in a donation. I'll get you back on the line. All right. As I said that, we got a donation. I'm not sure if that's a callback, but I just wanted to let you know, if you are trying to call back, that's what the requirement is, because I don't want a whole bunch of people, just the same person calling back. Like that's, if you want to support and call back, I support that because now you're helping the show. But sometimes when one person is just dominating the show, it becomes You know, I'm the only one person that should dominate the show. we don't need, one person that, dominates the show.
Joe Brunson.
Right, yeah. We don't need a whole bunch. There could only be one Brunson. That's me. Yeah. So, but you wanted to respond though, right, to that?
I had a question for you.
Yes.
Detroit Pistons versus the New York Knicks. If Detroit didn't have Cade and Jalen didn't have Brunson, who's the better team?
Say it again. If you switch Brunson and Cade, pretty much,
No.
that's what you're saying?
No. Both guys are out. Who's winning?
Oh, who has the better team?
Who's winning the series? Yeah, best out of 7. Both guys, both alpha dogs are out.
Oh, the Knicks. Knicks had a better team. 100%.
There you go.
Yeah, the Knicks got a better team. Because you got Cat. So like if you would have had Randall and Mitchell Robinson, that'd probably be an even series. But Cat, like when he puts his mind to it, bro, he's a problem.
He's a problem, right?
As good as defensively as Durant is,
Mm-hmm.
the problem with Cat is, with Durant is one, just like Cat, he gets into foul trouble. So that's a whole nother topic. But we do got Detroit. Let me see what this Detroit. Oh God, Detroit number 2. What's going on? By the way, hold on. Before you speak, Detroit, that guy 22. I appreciate the super chat. He said, "I heard you going 48. Send me that card." Okay. Yeah, yo, listen, man. If you want the card, we gotta get the subs up.
Donation next week too, so don't even worry about it. But go ahead.
No, Detroit. No, I know. No, you the man. No, you the man. I'm just talking to my man, that guy, because he sent in the super, man. But yeah, what's good, Detroit, man? You always show love. Even though we on the opposite side, you always show love. Go ahead.
Why y'all keep disrespecting us? You don't hear, you don't hear nobody in Detroit talk about the New York Knicks. We don't disrespect y'all. We don't say nothing about y'all. So when we come in the chat, we let y'all know how we feel because y'all be talking crazy. But see, this is the thing. Y'all been calling us little brother. Y'all danced in the street when y'all won. We didn't say nothing. We just said we're going to take our loss, lick our wounds, and we're going to see y'all again. Not every time we see y'all, it's like the playoffs. Haven't you figured it out? We play y'all like it's a playoff game. We play y'all like we in the playoffs. We're not playing y'all like it's a regular game. And we're beating y'all by the same points as we beating the Knicks by, but we just beating y'all because Bickerstaff already wrote the letter that we not playing no games with nobody this year. We was the laughing stock. Now it's not to turn the other cheek. It's to put up or shut up. And at the end of the day, y'all got a good team. Do y'all have a championship ready team? No, you don't. Your point guard is not a point guard. He's a scorer. You don't have a point guard. Now, the Alvarado dude, Alvarez, he's a point guard. I
get it right, Jose Alvarado.
You don't tell me what to do, you loser. You 34 and 35.
Hey, okay, we don't got to say loser. Come on, man.
All right. I ain't trying to disrespect
go back
them.
And forth.
It's just basketball talk, man. If you play basketball, you know that's how you talk on basketball.
All right, cool. All
so
right.
It ain't nothing offensive. But what I'm saying to him is, you and I know, and he knows. Melo Man will tell you this. Y'all don't have a true point guard. Now that you got this dude who's able to come in, and actually he needs to start. I'm be real with you. Even though you're going to get, it ain't going to be good for you to play teams like us in Cleveland because we can shoot right over those dudes. And I've been telling you that for weeks. That's what K did the other day. He shot right over those dudes. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying to you is you need a true point guard that could set up your offense, and you need a dominant big man. I heard you say something earlier. You finally admitted it. You said that we don't need a big man to sit down in the paint. We got our offense revolves around Cat. Well, Mike Brown is running the Golden State offense. And that offense had a big man down there setting up things like Draymond. You see what I'm saying? You got to have somebody that could facilitate. That's why I told you guys to go get Sabonis, because he's able to shoot the three, pick and roll, set the screens, and play big. You got to force Cat to play big. He doesn't want to bang. He doesn't want to get down low. He doesn't want to get in the paint. That's not his game. It's a finesse game. He's a pick and roll to the three, pick and roll to the side for a jump shot. What I'm saying to you is he would rather shoot jump shots than bang. And that's where you lose at, because you're looking at him to shoot the three, you're looking at Mitch to get the rebound. But here's the problem. Can you play both of those dudes at the same time like we played during and Isaiah Stewart?
We could play them off the bench. We're not starting them.
That's what I'm saying. We could start. We don't have to start Stewart. When he comes in, he's already activated where he can take over for Dorn or play along with Dorn. In some way, in that time span, you're going to have somebody that can get down low because that's what the playoffs is about. Foul troubles and matchups. Styles make fights. If you don't have nobody that can get nobody in foul trouble, you can't get nobody in foul trouble shooting threes, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You likely out of the 4 or 5 threes he's going to shoot, you might get 1 foul. But he can't get no
10
contact shooting threes,
seconds.
and he draws himself away from the bench. So those are just words
I
to
hear you,
think about,
Detroit.
man. Yep.
I
So,
hear you.
no
And we
hating.
gonna respond big time.
For sure. All right.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yep.
All right. That's Detroit, man. Even though we disagree, you know, he still he supports the channel. But I'm gonna tell you that. You want to go first? Because I wrote down every point he said that I want to go with. I wrote down every point.
Listen, he makes some. What's his name? Detroit number 2.
Yeah, his name is Skywalker, but that's his name in the chat, Skywalker.
Okay, Skywalker. I'll call him Skywalker. He makes a lot of good points. I'm not gonna be here and disagree on everything. I'm fair and just. As far as the offense and getting the ball down low, this, that, and the other. I'm like again, he makes a lot of good points, but at the end of the day, I think the team in general is going to make the adjustments accordingly in the second half. We've been through what we've been through in this first half segment, and I feel like after this All-Star break, we're just going to make a run to do what we got to do to kind of take control on the East. So
Yeah.
I'll continue to reiterate this. I'm not concerned. We got business to take care of. We went through some of those struggles early, but that's because we got a new coach too. So that's part of it. When we had Tibbs for 5 years and then you bring in a new coach, it's obvious you're going to go through these obstacles. Uh, and it's okay. I was ready for it. It's just like a new coach. It's just like a new player. You're going to have flaws. The good thing about Mike Brown is that he's catching them, and he's making adjustments accordingly. Might have taken a little bit longer, but at least he's making the adjustments. We're not dealing with what happened last year, which was, hey, the guys are tired. Well, I'll keep running them till the wheels fall off. At least Mike is making those adjustments, and that's something that I feel that is different. He did make a comment also about the West Coast offense, yes, but I also said it in the beginning of that other conversation about we're not running the same offense like we did in the beginning of the season. So
Right.
that comment is valid in the beginning, but now the adjustments were made. And again, adjustments are going to continue to be made because now we got Jose Alvarado, not Avocado. Okay.
Right.
And with that being said, and now we got a new guy with Sohan as well. We'll see how he fits in with the system. So everything's a work in progress. And again, to me, Coach Brown has done a good job, and job's not finished, and the season's not over yet. So a lot of basketball still remains to be seen in the second half, and I'll leave it at that.
Right. Yeah, Detroit. Man, 90% of the stuff he said is just not right. He talks about we should have got Sabonis over Towns.
Mhm.
I don't understand that. Towns is I like Sabonis. I like him. But they both do the rebounding, right? They both are the best rebounders in basketball, undeniable, right? Towns is more of a dangerous threat on offense than Sabonis. Sabonis is not. I know Towns doesn't call for the ball, and sometimes I get on him for that. But Sabonis he could be very passive in the system. And sometimes he has to get in on the glass with all those guards in Sacramento with the Levine and DeRozan and those guys. They're very aggressive. So I think I would pass on some. And he's not better defensively. So it's not like I'm getting somebody inside that's going to block shots or do something that Cat's not doing. They're really the similar kind of players, just that Cat is more prolific from three, if you ask me. As far as the playoff team and playing like you're a playoff team, well, in terms of you saying that, hold on, let me get you on the screen. In terms of him saying that, well, one, you got to get a playoff series win. I don't want to hear playoffs from Detroit until you guys get a playoff win at home
Facts.
and a season win. So I don't want to hear about you playing like with playoff intensity and all that. It sounds good and wanted to motivate you guys. And the truth about it is, you caught us on bad nights. We ain't making no excuses. But when that postseason comes, and it's time for these guys to put on their Timberlands and the hard hats. You're dealing with a team it's a way different level of focus and capability. I don't give a damn about what Bickerstaff has to say. He could tell Stephen A, oh, we'll never lose again and all that cute stuff. It sounds good. It's great for motivation. But Detroit, they are last in fouls. They foul the most. They also send the opponent to the free throw line the most. He says we have no one on our team that gets to the free throw line. That's cap. Jalen Brunson gets to the free throw line, and Towns can get to the line if he doesn't commit offensive fouls. And also OG Anunoby has shown an initiative to get to the free throw line. As far as the offense with point guards, see, you guys living in this old school world with Mark Jackson and Jason Kidd. And can you look at the last like 3 to 4 champions and tell me what their offense was like? Did they have that dominant big man on the inside, and did they have that traditional point guard running the show? No, that's not where we are in the NBA. See, we get it done as a team. So when we got those 41 assists the last game, Brunson only had 4 of them. So it's not Brunson's job to distribute. We have a system and a team that distributes. Towns gets 3, Hart gets 6, Bridges gets 4. It's a team effort, right? That's something y'all don't got in Detroit because one man does everything for y'all. Y'all, when we talk about ball movement and passing, Detroit passes way less than the Knicks, and they average less assists than the Knicks, and they have at least a lower assist percentage. For the record, Mr. Detroit, see, I watch the Detroit Pistons, and I study the numbers. And I'm telling you, if you want to talk about ISO selfish basketball, Detroit plays more of that than we do. K does everything for your team. So yes, y'all run everything off pick and roll, and it's a really good pick and roll attack. I'm not knocking it. Durant is dangerous on pick and roll. He sets hard screens. He rolls hard. Traditional style. Cade is big. They both going downhill. But I'm telling you right now, all you have to do is bring an extra man over from that weak side and rotate, and the pick and roll is going to be neutralized. But you guys are very handsy, Mr. Cade Cunningham. Very handsy. They get a lot of fouls. And if you're doing that in the postseason, it can come back to bite you because Jenkins is not coming in the game to save you. I'm sorry. If you truly believe that, you're sadly mistaken. We do got another caller, Mellow Mike. Hey, what's going on? How's it going, Hector?
Yo, what's going on, man? Yo, listen,
Man,
I
big
can't
time
stand
salute.
this blasphemy. What's going on, my man? I hope you're doing good, man. How you been? How you been?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm doing 24-hour stream. I got like how many hours to go? I got like 10 more hours. I'm doing it like a
Dude, what the
champion.
fuck? What kind of energy on you on right now, bro? What are
Man,
you doing,
bro,
man?
this
How
is
you keeping awake, man?
I'm a vampire. Yo, the other day, if it wasn't this week, it was last week. I did 20 straight hours.
What the fuck? I can't
20,
do
I
that
was up
shit, man.
20 straight hours, man. Just watch the swearing. But yeah, I did 20 straight hours, brother.
Damn, dude, I can't do that shit. Listen, I just wanted to come up here because there's a lot of shit talking. Hey, yo, let's just bring the facts right now, son. You guys can't diss on Jalen Brunson when Cade Cunningham, you talk about Cade Cunningham, right? Like
Yeah.
he's the best player in Detroit. He couldn't guard Jalen Brunson in game 6. And we put Ahmed
Ooh.
Thompson to the ground when we shot that 3 and we left y'all. You guys need to stop. By the way, let's just take a little second and let's step back. You guys couldn't even win at home. You guys lost at home. So until you guys win at home in the playoffs, then we could start talking. Fall back on Detroit, my man. Listen, you talking about the best wing defenders you're gonna see in the NBA in the New York Knicks. Zohan, Mo, you
Mm-hmm.
got Bridges, you got the dog, bro. those four with Mitchell Robinson, Jose Alvarado, is shut down. And let me tell you something about Jose Alvarado too. 8 threes, my guy, he's only the beginning. Jose Alvarado is going to end up being a better trade. And I'm calling this right now. He's going to
Okay.
be a better, I'm going to call this right now. So everybody can know that I said it. This is the first time. He's going to be the better trade than when the Knicks got Josh Hart. He's going to be the better
Mm,
trade than Josh Hart. I'm telling you right now, bro, that guy's going to be Jalen Brunson 2.0. That guy's going to be Jalen Brunson 2.0. So even then, so you have Zohan, right? He slashes towards the rim. So let's say Jose Alvarado catches the ball. Yo, you pass it to him, he's slashing. And let's not even like forget about the one other thing that the Knicks have improved this year. Their
what's that?
bench. Yo, their bench, bro, yo, it's the most underrated talk ever. But when you see the bench come out, bro, they passing the ball. It's not like ISO basketball. Like if you really pay attention to that second unit, bro, they passing the ball like crazy. And you see all those cuts and are cutting through. And that Mike Brown offense, honestly, they're creating really good prospects for the Knicks. You got Mo Diawara. Bro, Mo's going to be special. He's going to be special. Give that guy 2-3 more years. That guy's going to be special. He's putting it all together in a very short period of time. You know what I mean? The development of the Knicks, they just keep going.
Wow.
Now, I will tell you this. I will say this one
10
thing. The
seconds.
Jeremy, I will say this. The real reason why, and this is my opinion, the real reason why I think the Knicks got Jeremy Sohan is because they could use him in a Giannis trade, and it would be
Uh,
more enticing to the Bucks. I will say
I wouldn't
that.
be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. But thank you, Hector. I appreciate that.
Nobody's thinking about that. Yo, no, I appreciate you having me here, man. Yo, you
I
guys take
like that.
care. You already know. Have a good night. Be
Big
easy.
time. Big time. All right.
Good
Thank
call,
you, man,
Hector.
Hector. Good call. I would love that to be true. And he said that trade is going to be bigger than the Josh Hart trade. I would love for that to be true. Um, the only problem is if it is, you may not be able to afford to keep Alvarado. Depending on what the team goals are. If this trade is better than the Josh Hart trade, man, you're gonna have to pay that man some money.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it ain't my money. I hope it is better than it. I'm a Knicks fan. That could lead to a championship. So Big Dog said he tried to come on. But I don't know when he tried to come on. Because I see the look.
I want to make a comment
Let's see.
about
Mm-hmm.
Skywalker real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I just want to make a comment about Skywalker's comment about Sabonis, right? I will say this about Sabonis: he's more of a disciplined player when it comes to like setting picks
Right.
and following that type of. So I'm trying to understand where he's coming from when it comes to that. Sort of like Draymond Green, what we was talking earlier, guy that could set the pick, do the
Right.
dirty work, and he's the guy is going to be like, whatever you need, coach, do it. Cat, unfortunately, on that part, lacks discipline, right? When it
Right.
comes to that simple thing. But here's the thing: you put up a lot of points, especially with that, and I get it. But that's why we came to a collision course with the team kind of going down for a little bit. And I think that's why that talk needed to happen, because maybe Coach Brown was going one way and the team was going another, right? And
Right.
the philosophy and what the past couple of years under Tibbs' tutelage, was kind of in bed, because you can still see the mannerisms was still Tibbs, even though we got a new head coach, right?
Right.
So with that being said, it's a new beginning for the New York Knicks. And when he's talking about this specific situation, that was the past. This is now. We don't have Sabonis. We got Cat. So he's making the adjustments according to work around, what he has now, and then trying to go to these guys' strengths. Because obviously, if you keep embedding and drilling into Cat that you need to do this and that and make this into a calculus problem to figure out, you got to figure out 5 positions. Got to keep it simple. And maybe he's sharing the other responsibilities with the other guys and maybe taking some off Cat And I think that's what's benefiting. Whatever Mike Brown is doing is definitely not what he was doing in the beginning. And there's some sacrifices that are being made. So that's all I wanted to say as far as comment to Skywalker with that comment. You know, it
Yeah,
it would
he
work. It would
doesn't
work.
like Cap.
Yeah, it's okay. But that would work. That would work with Sabonis. That would work with Draymond Green. Um, and that's definitely understandable. But Cat's a different, different type of player, and that's obviously not his strength. So we got to cater to him and keep him in a loop, keep him happy. Same
Yeah.
same with Jalen Brunson. We got to go to their strengths as well. They're the 1-2 punch for the New York Knicks. So you got to do whatever it takes. And I think when it came to that meeting or whatever discussion that they had amongst each other,
Right. That's what I
things
got to respond to. Go ahead.
things were addressed with the coach, and that's why I felt they had to come to a common meeting to make peace and listen. This is what we need to do to kind of spark a positive out of all this. If not, it could have spiraled out of control. It could have gone the other way around. Then we would have a different conversation. But I think this is his strength right here, is making the adjustments accordingly, and that's what I wanted to say about that.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get Big Dog Tall Sports to come through here. He said he
Yeah,
tried the other link. I'm not sure when he tried it, but because I'm on this link. So when
want
I
me to get off?
sent the link, no, you good, you good. No, when I sent the link to him,
I know I had problems. I know I had problems trying to get on. You sent it,
yeah,
and then I think you sent another link and another link, and I tried to follow. Then I sent you a picture because I was like, uh, maybe it's not catching, or I don't know. But
yeah. So because he didn't respond. Like if he would have said, "Yeah, I'm in there," then I would have been made the adjustment. But that was the only thing. But yeah, we'll see if he pops up. He does have this link. Big Dog, my fault. But yeah, I want to talk about the players only meeting. There was no players only meeting. Jalen Brunson denied it. Josh Hart denied it a month ago or 3 weeks ago. I did a show on that. Matter of fact, I was the first one. Once again, I know y'all. Some of y'all get tired of me saying "I told you so," but I did a show, and this is why I was going hard on it, because I understand the tactics of old media, and it's called divide and conquer tactics. So you want to put information out there that there's a players only meeting. Players only meetings are not good. Players only meetings are bad. When teams have players only meetings, it's usually because they're trash, or there's some serious unresolved issues outside of the floor. Personal stuff. Somebody slept with someone's wife. This guy doesn't like that guy. So it's just insinuating that there's drama. And people believe that there's underlying drama going on with this team. So they want to add to the clickbait, like I can't remember the website. Was it Hoops Rumors? That's one of my favorite sites, but they do a lot of sensational titles. And so they ran with the players only meeting. They ran with that. This was before the ESPN lady, she did hers. So I was on it from then, right? And then this came out again. And Josh Hart said, "We don't have no team meetings. I don't know where you get that from. It's sensationalism. It's not real." Right? But people will see the headlines and then they get on their social media platform and say that, and then now it spreads. This is why I do what I do. This is why I try to go on research mode, because we got to make sure we get the information clearly. Because if you get the information incorrect, now people are spreading it. Then they come to the Objective Knicks fan chat talking about, "Yeah, did you hear about this?" And I'm like, "Nah, family, that's not right." So it wasn't a players only meeting. Jalen Brunson addressed it. Josh Hart Ben came out and said, "Nah, that's cap. It's just a discussion. Like, we in the locker room, let's talk, guys." And it just so happened that before the coaches came in. Josh Hart said, "Yo, then how we fixed this issue was we had a walkthrough with the coaches." That's what he said. We had a walkthrough with the coaches. It wasn't, outside of the coaches. What's going on, Rock from the ATL?
Hey, what's up, Kay? You hanging in there?
I'm good, man. I feel good. I feel like this is midday for me, man.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to make a comment
You hear me?
about the next three things real quick. Of course we're gonna beat Detroit in the playoffs.
Right.
And you know how Cat runs the offense from how he's positioned at the top of the 3-point key as opposed to how Draymond was in the old system at
Right.
the key. I think. I think yeah, he's right in the sense. I think he should be working down low, but I think he's gonna be forced to go down low in the Detroit series. Because I think they're gonna be so slap happy to the point where they're
Oh yeah.
gonna have to tell him to go down to the paint, and I think that's where he's gonna get more success. And hopefully, he'll carry that throughout the playoffs. But yeah, we're gonna beat Detroit. For sure.
100%.
And you know what? I'll say this about the upcoming draft. What I think is they should get They should get a wing who can create his own shot. He has to be from the state of Georgia. Something about wings from Georgia. They're special, man. They're different. You know who's
Yeah.
from Georgia? Castle, Jaylen Brown, and Ant-Man. So
It's
I
a
gotta
good list to be on.
Yeah, because Georgia is a new factory for athletes, especially in the NFL too. But
Right.
I remember in the '90s, it was Florida. The state of Florida produced athletes like that. But now it's Georgia. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Big time salute, man. Great call. Great response to Detroit. Yeah, we got to always shut them down every time they call up.
Yeah, definitely.
Big time.
All right, bro. Hang in there.
All right.
All right.
Could you hear him?
Yeah, I caught the 5 players that he listed from Atlanta. Was it that was coming?
Ant-Man. It was
Yeah,
Ant-Man and
Jaylen
them.
Brown. Right?
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like list
I
of
don't know.
players there.
I just don't know why it's low because I got it. Yo, it's high.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
some are
you
clearer than
know,
others. Some are clear. I'm right. I'm
it
right
could be
here
that.
next to. I'm right next to it, so I can't say whatever. But it's yeah, pretty low. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like I got it up really high and
Yeah, no worries. We try our best. That's all.
last time I had it up that high because the sound was going crazy on the stream.
Yeah.
So
No, do
it's
your
two
thing, bro.
different. Yeah, it's two different. No, because they hearing it different from you, and I'm hearing it different from y'all. So how I'm hearing it, it sounds great. And how they're hearing it, I could tell
10
is good because I could see the
seconds.
levels.
Gotcha.
So it's just the in between, but it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if Big Dog could come through. I don't know. He
Did he
said
reach
this
out?
didn't work. Yeah, he did. He said this link didn't work. I don't know, brother. Hold on. I'm gonna I don't know what to tell him. I'm about to try to get on from my phone. Because I gave him the same link that I gave you. Yeah, ask him if he has Gmail. But yeah, keep the calls coming. 646. Matter of fact, let me see if he wants to call up. Yeah, he could call up. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, 646-995-8389. Yeah, I'm rocking, bro. I feel good. Hold on, let me just make sure I read all the messages. All right. 2 more super chats and we will do the giveaway. Man, Detroit with the trash cans in the chat.
He's getting violent in the chat.
Yeah, he putting the trash cans. Oh god.
This is who number 2.
Yeah, number 2. Number 2.
Uh,
I don't recognize the other ones in the chat. I don't be in the chat like that. I just wanted to make sure we didn't get no more super chats because I don't want to miss out. And then I got to do the giveaway.
trash.
Oh, one guy. I think
Wow.
it's one more because I just missed Mello. So one more super chat we do to get. He said, "Yo, Mello, what if Tibbs had one more year with this 12?" That's for you. Question for you. He said, "What if Tibbs had one more year with this
Who's
12?
asking
These
that
12 guys.
question?
That guy 22.
What if one more year with Tibbs?
Yeah, if Tibbs had one more year with this guys, the guys we got now." Jose and them.
So 22, I have to tell you like this. If I have to go in from last year and the year before, it was the same practice. Nothing really changed. The reason why they dismissed him was because of the stubbornness. So if he would have been open minded, I'd be all I'd be all at the defensive tips because that's all we needed was to give those guys the rest that they needed. Uh, to also develop the guys that they had on the bench, also the role players. I mean, when you're having issues with what's his name, Precious,
Yeah.
discussing the money that I heard, that wasn't good stuff. Right before they went into the playoffs, and that was affecting his play. It affected the relationship. We don't need that nonsense. That was a problem. Um, and then pretty much stopping the momentum of Shamit was hot towards the end, shooting threes. I remember in ending the game. What was it against the Brooklyn Nets? And what
Right.
happened with him? They sat him down too. And
Right.
then Delon Wright went somehow forgotten. And then when he needed them, it was too late.
Too late.
So Tibbs, great coach, could have gone to the finals if he would have made the adjustments, would have maybe listened to a little bird in that organization, but he wasn't listening to nobody because I heard that previous to the closing exit meetings, Leon Rose was tempted twice to kind of get rid of him because I guess he wasn't uh, feeling Tibbs and he kind of just let him ride till the end of the season, and then they pull the trigger. And to be honest with you, if you look at the way the situation ended, I don't think the Knicks wanted to do it, but they had no choice because look how it all this ended up to get Mike Brown. It was last minute, last second, right? We were
Right.
going through the summer league and what was it, the draft and all that. And we were trying to find a coach ASAP, looking for anybody. Doing what do you call that? Interviews. Some of them didn't even make sense to me, to be honest with you. I just figured they just threw them out there. But just to answer the question, past practice told me a lot. And he went out, and if you see, there's no. It seems there's a disconnect, maybe a little. There's tension now between the once friends of what they once were before too, and it's going to take some
Mm-hmm.
time to heal. I don't know, but I know the time off has led him to be at retirements with Derrick Rose, hanging out at Boston, doing his things, and maybe going on some fishing trips. Maybe
Right.
give him a little time to digress because I respect him for
Mm.
what he poured his soul to the city, to the team. I can't take that away from him. I've mentioned that
Right.
before. He dedicated his heart and soul, but he couldn't see past those blinders, man. That was the only thing. But respect to Tips, man. Yeah.
Nah, big time respect to Tibbs.
Yeah.
I agree with you saying. I did get that final super chat. Big time salute to
All
my
right.
man J Tap Mob for bringing it home.
All
So
right.
now I'm gonna get ready to. I'm gonna add up all the people that donated. A lot of the same people from before, but all the new people will be added to this next list to see who gets the Captain 11 mob. Okay, so big time salute to J Tap Mob. I do appreciate you, J Tap. Whenever you want to call in, call
Thanks,
up. I'm gonna let you rock out.
thanks, J
This
Tap.
is my man.
We appreciate
My
it,
man
J
J
Tap.
Tap. Yeah, J Tap been right. He's been following me since the beginning of me doing live. Now he might have
Wow.
been around before that, but he's one of him and AP.
One of
I
the
don't know
original.
who came first, but them two were one of the first mods when I started going live.
Mm-hmm.
Because before that, I used to just do video.
Yeah. Yeah.
But during that time, and I started in what 2023. That's 3 years.
Wow.
So um yeah. So these guys have been around but since 2 years ago, I would say, because now it's 2026.
Yeah.
So big time salute. So yeah, I'm gonna go get the list of the winners now while we talk. But yeah, keep the calls coming 646-995-8389. Um I hope Trav calls up, big dog, so he at least could, talk a little bit of NBA stuff. I feel bad. If it was the link situation. Um But that's why the call up option is there too. So you can call up because he's not a video guy anyway. So
Oh, really?
yeah, he doesn't get on video. He so
Oh, he'll go through the audio, like talk through
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
could
I
just
got
talk on it. Yeah, yeah. Or you could just call up at that
you. I
point.
got you.
Yeah, just
Okay.
call up and we'll get it going. So I'm
Understood.
compiling the list now, y'all. But great stuff, man. Great calls, great points. I told y'all the one thing in the Eastern Conference that the Knicks do that no other team has done, and that is have a number 3 offense against top 10 defenses and the number 7 defense against top 10 offenses. So
Mhm.
Mike Brown, you can say what you want about Mike Brown.
Yeah.
Coach Tibbs ain't never did that. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's never did that. No offense to Tibbs. Not trying to take a dump on him.
The one thing,
But I
I'm sorry, go ahead.
mhm. No, go ahead. Go.
No, the one thing that stuck in my mind is that when I hear last year and this year, it's
Mhm.
like it's every team is different now. All the changes have been made. Some trades
Right.
took place that to upgrade and downgrade. So it's kind of unfair to say, well, we had two more wins or two more less losses.
Right.
Can't really go with that.
Yeah.
It's a new season. It's a new start. You got to take it for what it is. Um, and you know what? I just feel like compared to last season to this season, this is what you're seeing adjustments. You're seeing playing time for the youngsters, the newbies that are coming in, the freshmen that are coming in, the sophomores are also getting their time in there. And
That's true.
then once we start seeing, we don't know what's going to happen. And also for our rivals too, we don't know what future injuries might lay ahead. I don't wish that on anybody, but
Right.
also they have to take that in consideration when they're hoorahing. Yeah, we're number one, we're number two, we're number three. And listen, man, it doesn't take much to deplete a team. That's why I threw that
Mm.
question. That's why I threw that question. What if our one and their one was out? Who's going to win? Because you know what, depth, leadership in certain positions means a lot when you're playing a game of basketball. And that's why it was so important to get Jose Alvarado. It's good for also for Kolek to take another mentor to look up to. And also
Right.
for the summer, he was taking a lot of stuff from Jordan Clarkson too. And I know
Right.
he's not, going through a happy moment right now, trying to still find his way with everything that's going on. But he was working out with Kolek, and I believe that workouts during the summer helped out tremendously. Maybe sharing some insight, because
Yep.
this is all part of Kolek's growth, right? Um, and he's working hard, man, getting stronger, getting better, getting clever. But obviously, it's like anything else. The more minutes you play, the better you play. If you make the best out of your minutes, right?
Right.
Not like some guys that go in there and give you the same effort sitting on the bench or just standing on the floor. Some
100%.
people, some people just want to be cheerleaders, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, there's a guy um remember Theo Pinson?
you Vincent. Oh my God, that's
Oh,
long.
damn.
Yeah, that's time.
Anyway, let me tell you something. He played with Tibbs. He played in the Tibbs era. He has a podcast now, and all he did was take a dump on the Knicks.
Really?
And this guy was the biggest cheerleader with pom poms. He was the biggest cheerleader with pom poms. And all he does is take a dump on the Knicks. That's it.
That's all
And
he
it,
does, huh?
it's sad. Yeah,
Very
it's
bitter
really
man.
sad.
He's
Very
bitter.
bitter man.
Mm.
And I remember he took shots at RJ Barrett like I used to give him the business.
What?
I'm like, well, if you used to give RJ Barrett the business,
You would have
then
you would have a spot in the NBA.
right. But yeah, that part, right? No, that part 100. But why didn't it pan out?
Mm.
Like why didn't you ascend from that point? Like that's all.
Maybe everybody saw what he was, and he didn't see it. He just believes in himself so much that he feels that he believes, but maybe he doesn't, or he belongs. Who knows?
I don't know. It's just really weird to me. It's just really weird. That this man could get on the internet and spew the things that he spews about the Knicks. Like, man, I don't know. It's just but yeah, Theo Pinson. I'm not even sure if you saw him, you would recognize him. Because he's just
I
not somebody
remember. I
that's
remember now when you said that. I was like, damn, that's a long time. Yeah, in a minute.
and this guy, I'm telling you, man, he every chance he gets, he takes a dump on the Knicks. Every time. And it's hard for me to think that, well, how could I think that you're not bitter when, you know, every time you do a podcast or show, it's something about the Knicks.
Oh, that's a good show for Detroit to go on, huh?
Yeah, they need to go there.
Yeah,
I don't know if he does lives though.
he might
Honestly,
end
I
up
don't know what the hell he does because I never independently went on his show for nothing. I just seen the clips. I would never do that.
former Knicks player, Knicks hater. Oh wow.
There's a lot of former Knicks players, Knicks haters out there. Is he? He's not the only
Yeah.
one. Kenyon Martin is another one. He's another one. He's a net. That's what he is. He's a net. But any chance he gets to say something about the Knicks,
Oh really?
he's going to take his shot. Oh yeah.
And what? Any reason why? Any past grievances with him?
I don't know. He played with Melo and them. They had a good team. So
I've
he's
always
just a
heard him.
net.
I think I've
He's a
heard him
net.
say positive things about Melo. Is that? I don't think I've ever heard him say anything
No, he loves
crazy.
Melo. I said the
Yeah,
Knicks.
yeah. Or maybe something in
Yeah,
the
he no,
organization. Who knows? Somebody
he
rubbed him the
loves
wrong way.
Melo.
But I will
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
I will say when he made the championship run with the Nets with Kidd, Jefferson, what's his name? The other guy. I feel bad for him. He's going through uh, therapy overseas out there. I think in Australia. I forgot his
You
name.
know.
The two brothers. They went to Stanford. One played for the
Not
Nets. Williams.
ends that play.
Gerard, is it Gerard or Jason? Jason
Oh, you
Williams?
talking about Collins?
Collins, yes, the Collins twins, yeah.
Yeah, the Collins twins. Yeah.
And one of them is struggling right now with some health stuff going on, and they went outside
Yes,
of the
I saw
country.
that.
Yeah, so they're getting some treatments out there and trying something kind of like what Kobe did with his knee, doing some
Right.
stuff that they wouldn't tamper with here in the U.S. But it works. It works, right? So Collins is doing something,
I
and
hope
I
it works.
definitely prayers for him that he gets back,
100%.
to 100%. Yeah, definitely. But
Yeah, they're definitely prayers up, man. I feel bad when I hear stories like that, man.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes you, we guys, we getting older. Got to take care of your health, guys. 100%. Got to take care of your health.
Yeah.
Your health is your wealth.
Just pulling for him because it's a good dude, man. Good guy.
Good guy. Yeah. Even if he was a dirtbag, I still wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Yeah,
To be
true.
honest. Yeah, he could be the worst guy, dirtbag, but yeah, I just stuff like that really bothers me, man.
Mm-hmm.
To hear stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think, oh, you got all the money in the world and all these, but that health, boy, once that health deteriorates,
That's what I told you. Did you see George Karl, the former coach of the Sonics? The coach
no.
of Carmelo Anthony at Denver Nuggets, man. He's
Yeah.
he's going through it right now, that guy. Going through it.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, check him out. He doesn't look the same. Like if you recall what he looked like, he doesn't look the same. And
I wonder what he had. I think I read up something on that.
yeah, I don't know, but it was sad to me because I know that aside from the bickering, there
Right.
comes a point where he's a human being like everybody else, right? And it takes
Of
sometimes
course.
these moments to kind of realize what's really important,
Right.
some bitterness, nonsense, or trying to salvage a relationship that was, I guess, kind of damaged, and maybe try to repair it with Melo. But I don't know where Melo stands with that or with other players because remember, Melo came in an era like LeBron James and everybody else.
Right.
Some people changed the game, just like when Allen Iverson came into the NBA. So the NBA wasn't really too welcoming about that, remember? So the dress code, the
Yep.
hair, this, that, the tattoos, and took a long time, right, under
Right.
David Stern to kind of make those adjustments. And, they had no choice. They had to make adjustments. The league had to change, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember the dress codes? And then they
Yep.
went back to
I
loosen
remember
them
that.
up. They wanted everybody suited and booted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%, man.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So I want to do this giveaway, all right? We're gonna
Yeah.
give away the Captain 11 mug. You know, we technically didn't hit our target, but I felt like the super chats we got us to the point. So we're gonna give away a mug. So let me show you how we're gonna do this. So, but I don't want, and I might have to take you off the screen, Mike, really quickly.
Sure,
But
sure. Go ahead.
so this is how we're gonna do this, okay? Everyone has a number, so there's no Brooklyn cheat codes. All right, there's no way I could rig this. Just because someone's from Brooklyn and they win this, it doesn't mean it was rigged. All right, of course I'm joking, but you know, how I handle my business is fair business. Okay, so I'm gonna read off the numbers. Now, the numbers, everyone that sent in the super chat before, you're entered into this, so you don't lose your spot unless you won something. So my 2 cents, who was number 9, he's off the list. All right. So number 9 and number 7, there is no number 9, there is no number 7. So if we get those 2 numbers, we got to respin. All right. Now, let me do it like this. How hopefully y'all can see the screen. Mellow Mike, you can see my screen, right? Partial. Yeah, I know it's smaller for you. No, I know. But they could see it. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. No, they could see it. That's as long as they could see it, we good. All right, so I'm going back to my random number generator. Now it's already on 9. All right, so 9 was the last winner. That was my man. Or I keep saying my man. That was my 2 cents. I don't know if that's a man or woman. So sorry, but my 2 cents, they won it the first time. They're number 9. I'm gonna call out the numbers again. So number 1 is the subscribers. So you guys in the chat have a chance to win this, but the other guys that super chatted, they have a greater chance of winning because I always like to take care of the people who donate. All right. So you got Big Mike, he's number 2. Buzzer Beater, he's number 3. Killer B, he's number 4. Jose, he's number 5. AP, he's number 6. All right, no number 7. Number 8 is Lee. There is no number 9. Number 10 is Mellow Mike. Number 11 is Crim's dad. Number 12 is Hakeem, the Dream. All right. And number 13. No, there's no number. Wait, hold on. There's no number. Okay, there's no number 13 as well. All right. There's no, so hold on. For the record, there's no 13. There's no 9. There's no 7. All right. Number 14 is J-Tap. Big time salute to J-Tap. Number 15 is King. Big time salute to my man King from Brooklyn. Number 16 is LD. Big time salute to LD. And number 17 is HRM, the Great, my Knicks Tape Madness Cup rival. All right. So one last time, 1 subscribers, 2 Big Mike, 3 Buzzer Beater, 4 Killer B, 5 Jose, 6 AP. There's no number 7. Number 8 is Lee. No number 9. Mellow Mike, number 10. 11, Crim's dad. 12, Hakeem the Dream. No 13. 14, J-Tap. 15, King. LD is 16, and HRM is 17. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna change the max because we got 17. All right. Bet. So now we're gonna give away the prize. Are you ready? All right. Let's generate it. So number 6, AP. AP, you have won the mug. AP, AP, in the place to be. You have won the mug. So AP, just send me the email, big dog. All right. I appreciate you, man. It works out great because, you know, AP somebody who donates and supports all the time. He always is helping to grow the machine, man. He's one of the super mods. He does. So I like to see people like that win the prize. You feel me? And so it's a beautiful thing. So that's how we doing it right now. So and then now the new challenge has started. So we could work on the next round of mug giveaways. But this is how we rocking right now. I think we lost Maxine. She hasn't been responding. I think she's done. It is what it is. We just gotta rock out without her. I knew it was coming. You know, there's gonna be a time where all not everybody, hopefully, but she's done. She's supposed to be changing the thumbnails. The thumbnail is the same. It is what it is. I'm not even trying to change no thumbnail right now. I'm just dealing with it. You know, I changed the titles, but I can't do the thumbnail right now. Too much work. I'm definitely not going down. I'm going to be on Still Nick Fans right after this. And we could bet on that. Who does that? He said, we need to lock in, shore up the rotations and finish the second half with confidence. And most important, stay healthy. What do you got to say to that? Knicks need to lock in. Yeah, he's definitely on the money with the locking in part. I think that the health is your wealth, as always, and we can't look at let me get you back on. Hold on, I'm sorry. They may not be able to hear you. Let me get you back on. But the health is the wealth, and you know, that's the only way you can get anything done.
Yeah.
So if without the health, it's gonna be a lot harder. So yeah, the health is definitely the most important thing. Casey Smith doing a hell of a job. I know OG is dealing with an injury right now, but that's just life. He's not like with an elbow or a knee or nothing reoccurring. You know, a toe is a toe issue. So I wouldn't look at that. No, what you do is AP, just send the email info at This Week Inside the Knicks. You could use your YouTube email if you want. All right, AP. So send the email to info at This Week Inside the Knicks. Matter of fact, AP, when you go into the link tree, you'll see my email address there. You know what else I could do? Let me type it for you right here. I'm gonna type it for you too. Info. Mellow Mike, you know, I had so many emails, right? That
Okay.
I just consolidated. I said I'm just gonna because why am I paying for all these goddamn emails?
Mhm.
Because I had info at This Week Inside the Knicks, info at The Objective Fan.
Yeah.
These emails are not cheap, bro. They cost money, man. So
Absolutely.
info at thisweekinsidetheknicks.com. Bam. So let me put that in the chat. So yeah, that's my one email I use across the board.
Okay.
That's the best way to get to me. You know, I can't remember how much I was paying with GoDaddy because I had like the extra privacy joint or whatever. You know, they try to sell you all these gimmicks.
Yep.
So
So
I dropped it to one. Yeah, I dropped it to one email, man. That's how you reach me though. Info at This Week Inside the Knicks. So anybody that's trying to reach me with any type
that
of
covers
business.
everything, right? That covers everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 100%. Yeah. Even for like my other websites, I don't care. That's how you reach me.
Yeah,
Whatever
that's
it is.
what's up, man.
Yeah, I'm not trying. But then I use Linktree as well. Linktree has everything on it. You could buy journals, get to the merch, everything. So instead of saying go here, 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 just no. Linktree. Linktree / the objective fan. That's it. Yeah. Linktree, man. It works out wonderfully. Because you could promote all your stuff on there. But 64699. And also to my man, the other dude that I keep saying my man, my 2 cents. I don't know if you're a male or female, but send that email to that address if you're listening. Okay.
Come on, how many people we got in the chat?
Right now we got about 40 watching right now.
40 watching?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we need to smash that like button, y'all. We got to get the likes up. It's very important for us to get the likes up. What I'll do is I'll mark down that spot because Maxine's not there. I don't know how to do the target. She was doing the targets and all of that. I don't know how to do the targets, y'all. So after Zach and AP, that's where I count the. So we got 18 more supers to go. All right. So I'm counting it from Zach. So Zach, he's the first super chat for the new batch of giveaways. All right. And let me check the Cash App. We also have the Cash App giveaway too, but y'all love the super chat. Let me just make sure the Cash App ain't getting no love and I'm missing out. Right? Because you could also hit the Cash App too. But big time salute, J-Tap. I appreciate you, man. He's on the West Coast too, so.
Yeah, salute to J-Tap, man. And everybody on the chat room. Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you notice the numbers on the screen, y'all, you see that 929. That's time. So we've been on for over 14 hours. So, and the stream, no lag, nothing. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh man. So yeah, Mello. Where else were we at? We was talking about something. Damn. It's always something to talk about.
Quick question. Is it have you ever inquired? Is this the first time ever there's been a Knickathon? This is the first time ever?
This is the first time. No one's ever did 24 hours.
Hey, part of history, bro. Something different, something new. Yeah.
100%. 100%, man. And that's what we're doing it, man. Let me see. Is it the objective fan plus the additional letters? What do you need from me? And exactly. I'm like a New York Knicks. I'm not used to winning. Oh man. Now all you gotta do is just send the email. You could send it from your Gmail that you use to come onto YouTube. And just send me and say, hey, this is AP. And I'll know it's you from your Gmail when you send it, or from your email, whether it's Gmail or not. But it has to be Gmail because you're on YouTube. So yeah. We all got Gmails. You can't get on YouTube without a Gmail. Or you at least can't comment without a Gmail. So, yeah. You gotta have a email to. But anyway, nonetheless, you asked the question, right?
Okay.
Did I answer your question? I just wanted to make sure I answered your question.
Yeah. Well, good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm on top of everything, y'all. Oof.
Yeah.
I got no Maxine here. I got no Mac. Yeah. I wish she could change the thumbnail. She got Shams on there. Nobody gives a damn about Sham.
Breaking news.
What's he gonna say? Oh, I won in the celebrity game. I didn't see him do anything. So.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh, my text messages is crazy. I didn't respond to no one's text messages today. I got so many people that message me, man. But I've been here with y'all,
Did anybody there wants to call in?
Yeah, they know. Yo, 646-995-8389. Call up. Let's have a conversation, man. I got Mellow Mike here. Very late. Well, not very late for me, but this is the 24-hour show, man. I feel really good. Like I really do. I feel like I'm not gonna have no problem going to as long as I get good conversation. I think I'll be all right. Because now I'm looking at it like it's a competition, man.
True.
That's how I'm looking at it. Like, gotta stay the course. Let me just I'm gonna send my man Fritz a text message. Oh, did we talk about we talked about the one thing they did. We talked about Brunson, right? Did you said you believe Brunson would be the champion? He could take us to the championship, right? Did we talk about that?
No, you might have talked it earlier, but I recall.
Do you think Brunson? You think that he